This is Michelle Spear here, owner of Twin Oaks Tavern Winery, and tonight I'm going to be talking to you about our mulled wine. Used to live in Europe a while ago, and one of our favorite things to do as a family was to go to the Christmas markets in Germany, in Belgium, the Netherlands, France, you name it. And one of the best things about those Christmas markets is the mulled wine. And once fall season came around, we decided, oh, for sure, we needed to offer mulled wine. And in fact, the previous owner, Donna, had a really good recipe. Many people came back to me and said, hey, we really hope you bring back mulled wine. We really liked it. So we set out to find a really good recipe. One of my favorite mulled wines is actually from Geneva, Switzerland. And I could not nail down that recipe. And our staff tried a bunch of different recipes. We still couldn't quite find it. And then I talked to my friend Antonia, who has become famous in our neighborhood for her glühwein, or her glug is what she calls it as well. It's easier for us just to call it mulled wine, we Americans that we are. So we spent one evening over at Antonia's just mixing and tasting, and we came up with the best rendition of Antonia's mulled wines. So what goes in it is 2 bottles of red. So we use our Cabernet Sauvignon and our Merlot. And we have an assortment of spices. So we have cinnamon, allspice. I was today years old when I learned that allspice is actually an allspice berry. My 55 years of baking, I thought that allspice was actually ground up all different kinds of spice. So I was a little embarrassed when I figured that one out. We have our cinnamon, our allspice, golden raisins. They're like the golden ticket to our mulled wine recipe. I don't know what the story behind golden raisins actually is. So I don't know, I'll have to Google that and find out. Cloves are another incredible spice that goes into our mulled wine. And you can't forget the sugar. When you taste our mulled wine, it is kind of sweet. I try not to use a ton of sugar, but the sugar goes into it. And sometimes, depending upon the wine, the year, the vintage, I might need to make it just a little bit sweeter, and I like to add honey to it. So you can buy our mulled wine at the tasting room. You can also get it at the Lucketts Holiday Market. We tried out our mulled wine recipe in the tasting room, and it was a huge success. Everyone really, really liked it. So we decided to offer it at the Lucketts Holiday House and the Lucketts Holiday Market. And it's been by far our biggest seller. People really, really love it. And we started selling mulled wine kits, which you can purchase at the holiday market and also in our tasting room. What else? What else do you want to know?
I want to know what an allspice
Berry?
tastes like.
It reminds me of pepper. Like, they look like little peppercorns.
Okay.
Like, do they come up? I don't know. It's crunchy.
I think Blake wants to try one.
You want to try one? I don't think so, but you are drooling. Like, you really want one? No. Ooh, they're kind of hot. A little hot. Stay tuned tomorrow for our next Vlogmas post from the Lucketts Holiday House. See you then.